Hi everybody. This is lecture week 4. The second lecture for week 4, and this lecture is for topic 3, management of quality cost. You can see the detail about this topic in the course outline. You have to always check the course outline so that you know what are the things that that supposed to be covered every week. Okay, this is topic 3, the management of quality cost. This lecture notes is coming from the textbook. Okay, so you can check the detail about things mentioned in these notes in the textbook. Okay, so there are several things that to be covered in this topic, and the first one is, okay, this is like the introduction. Conceptual linkage between quality and financial performance. So always remember, the basic objective of a business is to make profit. So everything that a business do is related to maximize profit, or it is related to financial performance, good financial performance. So in accounting, if a business makes profit, then we say that the business is performing well. Okay, so when we discuss about quality in this topic, so we have to see the link between quality and the profitability or financial performance. So let's see. Okay, this is the figure that shows the linkage or the link between the quality and the financial performance. So basically, the basic idea is, if you have a business and the purpose of producing high quality product is to get maximum profit from your product. So that is the bottom line. If you improve profit, but if you improve the quality of your product, but there is no improvement in profit, then there is no then that is something that is not worth doing for by a business. A business do something because they want to maximize profit. That is the basic idea of business existence. They want to make profit. Okay, so see here, investment in quality, improve quality. So to improve quality of a product or service, you have to invest, you have to spend, you have to invest in terms of dollar, and also you have to invest in terms of times, etc. So let's see here. If you see here, if a business invests on quality, then there will be an improvement in quality. If you invest, you will enjoy if a business invests something for quality, then the business will improve in the product quality. If there is no investment, then there will be no improvement in the quality. So investment in quality, the business will improve product or service quality, then the business will get several benefits from the improvement in the quality. See here in the left side of the figure, when there is an improvement in quality, the first benefit then that a business can get is lower sales return rate. When the quality of the product or service is good, the customer, there is lower return from customer. If the quality of a product is not good, then the return from customer is, the number of return from customer is very high. So one benefit of improve in quality is lower sales return. The second benefit that you can see here, lower inventory, because a good quality product can be sold very fast, so lower inventory. The third benefit that you can see here is lower manufacturing costs. If a product is high quality product, most of the time the product can be manufactured efficiently. Less problem during the manufacturing process. And then improved quality product or high quality product is associated with higher perceived value, and then more satisfied customer. And then the last box related to the benefit of improved quality is faster throughput time. So and then also lead to faster delivery, so more satisfied customer. So a good quality product is related to this at least 6 benefits there. And then when the product is good in quality, basically the basic idea is customer will like it, will like the product, or people will like the product, so the business can sell more products and makes high profit. So that is basically this figure show that if you have a business, and then the link between the quality and profitability is like this. First, if you want high quality product or service, you have to invest. The business has to invest in terms of dollar, in terms of time, etc. You will see the detail about the investment or the quality cost in the next slide. And then after the investment, the business can enjoy higher product or service quality. When a business has high quality of product or service, then the business will get several benefits. In this figure, there are at least 6 benefits. And then with these good things, the business, the customer will satisfy high customer satisfaction, and then more customer will purchase the product or services, and then the business will make good profit or high profit. So that now you know quality is very important. If you have a business in the future, quality is very important. Okay, so accounting's role in the management and control of quality. So always remember the responsibility of a management accountant is to help manager to make business decision or to do other management function. So in this context, accountant can add value to the organization by providing decision makers or managers with relevant financial and non-financial information related to equity. Such information actively support the quality initiatives embraced by the management. So if the manager wants to do something to improve the quality of product or services, then the responsibility of a management accountant is to provide assistance in terms of information, analysis, etc. to support the function of the manager. Okay, now this is the basic terminology. This is actually the first subtopic in this topic 3. So we mentioned about quality. So what is the definition for quality? So here the definition of quality is the total level of customer satisfaction with the organization's product or service. An overall measure of quality is the difference between customer expectations and the actual performance of the product or service. Okay, so actually the term quality is very difficult to define. If you ask 5% to define quality, then these five persons will give different definitions for quality. Maybe one person said quality is a good quality product is a product that can do its function very fast. Maybe another person say, oh, good quality product is less problem. Another person will say that a good quality product is a product that very beautiful product. So the term quality is a vague term. It is not an objective concept. So when you use quality for a business or in business, so the easiest way to define the quality is to refer to the customer satisfaction, because a business has to sell something or to the customer. So the definition of high quality or quality product or service supposed to be back to the customer, because the customer is the party that can determine whether the product is good or not. So in this context, and also in this topic, the definition of quality is the level of customer satisfaction, whether the product is beautiful or not, fast or not, efficient or not, but the bottom line is customer like it or not, satisfied with it or not. So just remember, for this topic, quality means the level of quality is related to the level of customer satisfaction. Okay, see the second point there, two components of overall quality. So when we talk about quality in this topic, we refer to two aspects of quality. First, the design quality. Design quality is focuses on the features that customer want. And then the second thing is performance quality. It is focuses on product or service performance. So first, the features, and the second one is the performance. Design quality is related to the features. Performance quality is related to the performance. Okay, so these are still related to the definition of quality. In this exhibit 17.2, you can see a figure trying to show or explain about the actual quality dimension: performance quality, design quality, customer expectation, actual performance, total customer satisfaction, or total perceived quality. Okay, let's see what is the thing about this. We can conceptualize total quality as the extent to which actual performance meet customer expectation. Viewed this way, we see that we can increase quality by reducing performance quality failure and design quality failure. So the conclusion or the suggestion made by in the textbook is, if you want to increase the quality of a product, the clear way is you have to minimize the performance quality failure and also minimize the design quality failure. That's the way to do it. Okay, this is the comprehensive framework for managing or controlling quality. Quality is something. Quality is something. And then if you have a business, you have to control or manage the quality of your product. you cannot let the process flow naturally. So you have to control the quality of your product or your service. So this is the way proposed by the textbook, comprehensive framework for managing or control the quality. So see here, see the first box in the left side of the figure or exhibit. So the quality always refer to the customer satisfaction and expectation. So see here, the first box in the left side is the of the left side of this figure is the customer expectation. Everything refers to customer satisfaction. So the framework is like this. Everything is started with the customer expectation. So set quality related to related goals or strategy, and then work process, perform work, deliver product or service, and monitor customer satisfaction again. If the customer satisfied, then do the same thing again to improve the product. If the customer still dissatisfied, something else need to be done. So there is thing, framework for managing or control quality. So the thing that you have to know, I think, always remember, quality is related to customer satisfaction or customer expectation. A business has to do all things that it can to make sure the product and services satisfy the customer expectation. So maybe the business, see here, the business can use techniques like Taguchi, loss function, Six Sigma program, etc., and then to monitor the work process, the make defect correction, to analyze the failure, internal and external failure cause, etc. So that's the thing. These are the characteristics of the comprehensive framework for managing or controlling the quality. So these are the things that related to the figures shown in the previous slide. Role of the customer, financial component, non-financial, performance indicator, feedback loops, relevant costs and risks of quality related spending and investment, linkage to operation and management statistic, breadth of the system, value chain approach, etc. Okay, I think this is not. So in this textbook, there is a section for setting quality related expectation. This section is for Six Sigma approach. I think if you want to know about Six Sigma, then it is a good for you to read about this Six Sigma. Quality related expectation, setting quality related expectation, goal post conformance. This one is about the Taguchi quality loss function. This is something that can be technique that can be used to analyze the quality. I'm not sure whether you have to know this calculation or not, because in the syllabus, the thing that you have to know in this topic is this one. Okay, see the item that I put 2 stars, red stars, that cost of quality reporting. Okay, see here, this is about the financial measures and cost of quality. You have to know, like I said earlier, if you have a business, or if there is a business, then the business wants to increase the quality of its product or services, then the business has to invest. The business has to spend, to pay something to increase the quality. There is no free thing to increase the quality. The business has to pay or to invest something. So that is what we call as the cost of quality. So see here, relevant cost information for decision making refer to concept in chapter 11. This is about the decision making. So when a business wants to increase the quality of product or services, that is a decision that a business has to make. That's why in this notes, there is an explanation about how to make business decision. So you know this you have seen this many times in accounting. If a manager wants to make a decision, the manager has to compare between alternatives and choose the best alternative for the best decision. Okay, so this is the thing that is most important. I think you have to know about the cost of quality reporting. Okay, when you want to know about the cost of quality, you have to know these 4 cost categories related to the quality. First, prevention cost, and second one, appraisal cost. Number 3, internal failure cost, and number 4, external failure cost. Okay, see here, prevention cost. Prevention costs are expenditures incurred to keep quality defect from occurring. And then appraisal cost incurred in the measurement and analysis of data to find out if products and services conform to specification or customer expectation. The appraisal cost is like cost to check the product or service to make sure that the product and services can satisfy the customer expectation. Internal failure costs are costs incurred as a result of poor quality found through appraisal prior to delivery to the customer. Internal failure cost is the cost that the business has to pay when failure happen before sending the product to the customer or providing service to the customer. External failure costs costs incurred to rectify quality defect after unacceptable product or services reach the customer. Okay, so see here how to do the cost of quality report. So you can see sample cost of quality report in the exhibit 17.8. I think you can refer to the textbook. Exhibit 17.8 in the textbook. So remember the 4 categories of cost related to the quality. So these are the examples of the cost. Example of cost related to the 4 categories. So the first one, remember the prevention cost. There are 2 examples here for the prevention cost: quality training cost and equipment maintenance cost. Prevention cost is the cost that the business has to pay to avoid quality problem happen. So you can see that to minimize the problem, the quality problem, a business can increase the training for the workers. So when a business train its workers, the business has to pay. That is a cost. And then equipment maintenance cost, yes, to minimize to get high quality product, the business has to make sure that all the equipments are properly maintained. If machines are not properly maintained, then the machine can fail and the machine will produce low quality product. So that's why equipment maintenance cost is one of the prevention costs. Appraisal cost, like I said earlier, the cost to check the product and services to make sure that the product and services can satisfy the customer needs or requirements. So appraisal cost, the examples that you can see here is testing and inspection cost, and then the second one, quality audits, vendor certification, test equipment and instruments, etc. And also sample cost of quality here. The next one is internal failure. Remember the definition of the internal failure. So the things that happen before the product or service is sent to the customer. So rework cost, scrap, and then loss contribution margin because of schedule disruption. And then external failure. These are the costs that a business has to pay if quality problem happen after product or services in the customer hand. Okay, the first one is cost to handle customer complaint and returns, loss sales or market share, field service or repair cost, and product liability lawsuits. Okay, this is a sample of cost of quality report. If in the future there is a question asked you to prepare a cost of quality report, then this is the format that you have to follow. You have to list all the costs, and then the next thing is you have to show the percentage change in the cost. For example, here you see the prevention cost. The first one is training. In year 0, the training is 20,000. In year 2, the training is 90,000. So the percentage, you can see the last column. The percentage of increment is 350%. So you have to know, you have to list all the costs, and also you have to show the percent change in the cost. And then quality planning. Here you can see also there is a column to show the percentage of the cost compared to the total sales. For example, in year 2, the total prevention cost is 3.07% compared to the total sales value. Okay, see here, prevention cost and appraisal cost. You can see there the prevention cost and appraisal cost has increased from year 0 to year 2. The costs have increased. Both the prevention cost and appraisal cost have increased by 151% and 55% respectively. So see the next slide. Okay, these are internal failure costs and external failure costs. The list of the cost and also the number, the dollar of cost. So you can see here, when the prevention and appraisal costs increase, like you have seen in the previous slide, the internal failure cost and external failure cost will decrease, because when you spend or invest to increase the quality of your product or services, then the quality of the product will increase, and you will see that the failure, internal failure and external failure will decrease. If you do not invest in the prevention and appraisal, then you will see that the failure cost will be high. So you have to hope you can follow the logic. Okay, so I think this report is important. I think all of you have to know how to prepare this report and also how to interpret this report. You have to know whether the situation has improved or not, at least. Okay, so conformance and non-conformance. Quality costs. Conformance costs are prevention costs and appraisal costs. Non-conformance costs are internal failure costs and external failure costs. Conformance costs are costs that a business has to pay to make sure that the product or service the products or services are following or made according to the specification. Okay, that is the conformance cost. Make sure the products or services are made according to the specifications of the product and services. High conformance means the product is 100% same like the specification. If the product or services are not similar to the specification, then that is non-conformance. So if the non-conformance cost, okay, and then the non-conformance costs are costs that a business has to pay when the product or services are not similar to the specification. When the product and services are not similar to the specification, there will be internal failure and external failure. Okay, I will stop here. In the next lecture, I will cover the next thing in the next subtopic in this topic, which is the detecting and correcting poor quality product or services. Okay, thank you very much. Do not forget to write your name and number in the comment section. I will take that as your lecture attendance.